Graffiti vandals can be hard to catch.
It's a huge problem.
All-out war on graffiti.
2 out of every 3 cans were stolen out of your typical neighborhood store.
And what happens to the kids convicted of graffiti offenses?
Crime scene colon, these cold streets you patrol on. Try to get a hold on, kids strapped with growl on.
Vandals born on my kid, getting chased, raided, but mostly getting shit painted.
Someone wants them, either step up, run up, or shut up.
LA is the gallery, the streets of New York is the gallery, the streets of Chicago is the gallery. You can go to some places in LA where there's railroad tracks and crazy ass walls, you're gonna see that art for free. You might pay for being in the wrong place.
Yo, you tuning in to Eyesore Radio. Yo, we got a heavy hitter, bro, on this episode, yo. Hey, yo, guest, state your name, where you from?
What's going on, bro? It's your boy, Ovek, also known as The Walking Brand from XNL Studio.
It's fucking Maldito the artist, bro. Bower.
That's right, bro. What's up, man? How you guys feeling, bro?
Chilling, bro. Chilling, dog. Yeah, a little nervous, bro.
It's all good, bro.
Yeah.
It's our first time every time, bro, you know? So you're chilling, bro, but that's what's up, man. Yo, bro, let's jump straight into this, bro. Yo, let me hit you guys with this question right here, bro. How did the XNL Studios first come to life, bro?
So honestly, bro, like it just came up, like it came to me, bro, like one night, cause I had made some beanies, and I was just trying to like make some money off art, cause I was doing canvases and that wasn't working. I had tried doing a couple art shows and that wasn't working, and I was trying to tell the homie like, yo, let's do some art shows, let's do canvases, and like it just wasn't working, you know. So I was like, well, fuck it, what if I just make some beanies? And he's like, well, what are you gonna call it? And I was like, I'll think about it. And then I slept, and then overnight I just went to go make some beanies, and I was like, fucking name it Exclusive. And then yeah, it's pretty much all where it started off, some black beanies, bro, made by some homie in Long Beach and shit.
That's dope. Hey, shout out the homie that brought it to life, bro.
Shout out James, bro.
That's right, bro. Yo, so it's exclusive No Limit, which is the XNL for, you know, for all the viewers and listeners, bro.
Yeah.
Sick with it. Yo, man, so let me ask you this. Oh, well, you already actually answered my next question, bro. I was gonna ask you what really what inspired what inspired the name, bro?
Honestly, cause I always hear people talk about like, oh, I got this exclusive, I got this, oh, I'm smoking on exclusive, I got, like, you hear all the rappers always talk about like, oh, I got this exclusive, and then they'll say the brand after that. I was like, what if I just make it to where they're saying I got this exclusive on, you know? And then that's where it kind of just came about, and I was like, I'm gonna make it sort of like that, because after he asked me like, what are you gonna name it overnight, I was like thinking, and I was just like listening to music, and I'm like, you know what, like I'm gonna just name it Exclusive, you know, like this sounds like a good idea, you know. And then yeah, bro, that's pretty much it.
That's sick, bro.
Yeah, dog.
It's like every piece kind of is one of one, because then they incorporate their energy onto the merch, you know what I mean? So sick, bro.
Yeah, for sure, bro. For definitely exclusive, bro, you know.
That's right. Yo, bro, let me ask you this, man. Who are the founders, bro, the core members behind XNL, bro?
Well, it's me right here, Ovek, and then
I'm the designer right here, bro. It's Bower. We've been around for like 2 years, bro.
And what city are you based off of?
Right here, Anaheim. Yeah, dog. We were born and raised right here, dog.
What made you want to merge graffiti and fashion together?
Well, just pretty much, bro. We were just, when we grew up, we always wanted to start a clothing brand. We just didn't know how to do it, so we just stuck to graffiti. And then just as we fucking, got older, we just decided, the homie decided to just be like, fuck it, let's just start making some money off our clothing brand and shit. And we just merged it.
Damn. Just put 2 and 2 together, pow.
So like, yeah, like basically going off of what he said, like we've always liked fashion, you know, like we've always been like about dressing up and like, you know, looking good during the winter, looking good during the summer and shit, you know. Like we would always like stacking or layering our shit, you know, getting like that graffiti vibe, like with the sweater and a windbreaker on top, you know, type shit. And like we just always kept it graph related with our designs as well, because we always stuck to like characters and letter structure and stuff like that, you know. So we always try to merge the two. And I think, you know, graffiti and like fashion has always been a thing, but we're just trying to, like, I guess, turn it up in our own way, you know, trying to do shit a little different, you know.
Right on, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, when did around what year, bro, did you guys officially like start the brand, bro?
Shit, I don't got an actual date, but when I bought the name XCLUSIV No Limit, I could tell you it was like 2 years from now. Yeah, I went to like Anaheim, the city of Anaheim, and I got recognized as a brand exclusive and shit.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So like before the whole project and the whole idea of it all, bro, were you guys already into like art before that?
Yeah, so I started doing art pretty much from the last time I can remember, bro. Like when I was like 8 years old and shit, you know, my brother was like heavily influenced in like graffiti and art and shit. So he put me on to all the shit that I really like. The fundamentals, I guess you could say, on how to draw a circle, you know, how to make a cube and shit, you know, like little shit like that, you know, how to copy like Mickey Mouse and shit, you know. So I guess that's where it all started. And then like as he got into graffiti and then he got into like other shit, I slowly started to pick up where he left off, and I kind of just took the graffiti on, and I kind of made that my whole persona, because I was just like I wanted my art to be seen, but I also wanted to stay like low key, you know. I've always been about staying low key, you know, so I just try to like be a graffiti ninja, I guess. I don't know.
Sick, bro. I like that, bro. So was that like the main inspiration behind it, bro? Was to merge the street art with the clothing, or was that just like a coincidence?
We knew we wanted to do that, but also we knew we wanted to rock some flyer shit, like, you know, like on some Pharrell shit, you know, like some Billionaire Boys Club or some shit, you know. Like we always wanted to be on the designer like cool shit, you know. But graffiti is where it's at, and that's where we started, and we're trying to like stay grounded to our like back to the basics, basically, you know.
How was the support from the local community when you first launched?
Damn, I'll let the homie answer this one, because he's seen more of that happen around than I did, you know.
Tough, bro, you know. Sometimes they don't believe in you and shit. You know, the people around you. The people around you would, like, you know, they don't believe in you and shit. So it's kind of tough, you know. Like I think, like, you know, yeah, you know, it's just tough and shit, you know, with the local community. They show love, they do this, but sometimes they when you bring something up, like for say a jersey, bro, they'll be like, oh, you should have done this, but you should do that. You know, they'll tell you to do all this and shit, and then when you do it, they're like, oh, you know, they just bring up some other shit and stuff.
What's your guys' approach when you when creating a new piece of clothing?
My approach, I kind of just try to grab inspiration from whatever I'm feeling at the moment. Like if I want to feel like something rough and rugged, then I'll kind of do my design based off that. Or if it's like a certain time of the season, I'll try to go based off that shit too, because that matters. That's what sells, you know. Like you're not gonna sell a sweater in the summer, you know what I mean? You're not gonna sell tank tops in the winter, you know. It's like you gotta know also what you're selling too, you know, and you gotta know what's trending at the time, you know. Like let's say cargo pants are really trending at the time, or carpenter jeans are trending, you know. Like yeah, like right now oversized cropped is trending, so that's what we try to go based off of, like whatever's moving, I guess you could say.
How do you make sure each piece feels exclusive?
So the way we do that is everything is hand drawn, and we make sure that we try not to, like, we have inspiration, but we try not to grab too much from that inspiration, you know what I mean? Like we try to make sure that it's definitely ours, you know, that we created it, and that it's like it could be a little bit like looking like this or looking like that, you know, but we try to make it like so that it is exclusive. It'll have like a hidden embroidered piece, or like something that'll make you just feel like, oh yeah, like this is a truly like 1 of 30, or this is truly 1 of 15, or you know what I mean. And the quantity that we also get is not like H&M, or it's not even like nothing personal, you know. It's like they get hundreds of shirts, we get, you know, 40 shirts, you know. It's not a lot, you know, but we try to like we
You know, we just want to show the piece, you know, talk for itself. We don't want to put too much of our feelings into it. We want to let our designs and our art speak for itself, you know.
Yeah, we brought some gifts for you guys, bro. So that you guys
Sick.
could try on and shit. These jerseys
Bless,
actually
bro.
just dropped. They dropped yesterday, 10/10/25.
Fresh sealed, bro. Let's go.
Yeah, that's the whole thing right there.
That's right.
And then the backside too.
Sheesh. That's right.
Yeah, bro. We just dropped these shorts like during the winter, I think. Or not during the summer. We just dropped them during the summer. Damn, my bad. Yeah. Something to rock to the gym, you know,
That's
work out
right.
in or something, you know.
Chilling, looking fly, bro. That's right.
Yeah, hell yeah, bro. Just throw it on with the white tee, some Air Forces. Hey, bro, you're fresh for the day, you know.
Yeah, let's go, man.
Trust me, bro. Hey, trust though.
Yo, man, let me ask you guys this, bro. What would you say was like the first design or drop, bro, that really put XNL on the map, bro?
Damn. The Martin Luther, no? I would say the.
We had a singer, Jaciel Nunez, rock it at a concert, bro. Yeah.
He sang with Peso Pluma.
I think another piece was also the hat.
Yeah,
We did a trucker hat and stuff. Yeah. There's some fool from Street Mob Records that used it in a music video. His Gustavo or Tavo, some shit like that, bro. So I think those two pieces were like the ones that put it up there.
I think for me it was really just like being able to hustle the Martin Luther King shirts, because they went pretty quick, and then also the just seeing him wear it at Baja Fest, you know, like that was like an eye opener. I was like, oh fuck, like we just been doing this for fucking what, like a month and shit. We had just been doing it for a month, bro. Yeah, and I had gone to a store and shit, and I was like trying to sell my clothing to different stores, like trying to get my clothing in stores, and then I met some guy. He let me sell some clothing there, and then I guess from his store it got to him, so it kind of worked out, you know, like it was cool.
Hey,
we
bro,
didn't really get like paid off or nothing like that, you know,
Nah,
but that was our like kind of little like achievement, you know.
Yeah.
I guess you could say.
It only happened, bro, because you put in the work, though, you know?
Yeah, for sure, bro. For sure, I
100.
feel that.
So like, what challenges did you face, bro, starting a brand out like in Orange County, man?
I think never seeing a brand succeed from Orange County is what put me down the most. I've never seen a brand take off that's like, because there used to be a brand called Anaheim Clothing or whatever, or Anaheim brand. You remember that shit? All the homies would rock that shit in high school and shit, and it was dope, bro. But they never succeeded, bro. And like, it was a brand that I would really wish that would have succeeded out of Anaheim, you know, or Orange County based in general, because it was dope as fuck, and I thought it was original. You know what I mean? And like, that's just what always threw me off. I'm like, fuck, like everyone's always like so negative about things coming out of Orange County, or like nobody makes it, or like this and that, you know. But I'm like, I'm just trying to stay away from that, and I'm just like, fuck the negativity, bro. Like, we're making clothing over here. If you guys want to look fresh, you know, come look fresh and shit, you know. So
That's right. Spread love, not war, bro, you know?
yeah, bro, for real.
I feel like our city would be the last ones to love us and stuff, you know. That's pretty much it.
Facts, bro. Yo, man, I see that you guys are a strong team, bro. You know what I mean? Most importantly, bro. But how do you guys deal with like disagreements, bro? I'm sure like maybe you guys don't agree with everything all the
hell
time.
nah, bro. We be bumping heads, bro. We basically, when it comes to disagreements, fool, we sit in a car, we fucking drink caguamas, and we just discuss it, bro. We either agree or we just drop it, bro. If we can't agree to something, bro, we just like, I throw that shit out the window, dog. Let's move on to the next one. But me and this nigga, Holy fuck, bro. The amount of times we be bumping heads, dog, it's so crazy, bro. It's a lot, bro. It's a fucking, like, what do they say? A hate and love thing, bro? It's a lot, dog. We've been through so much, bro. But, you know, we're still here strong and shit. Dropping clothing and stuff, you know? That's what we're doing, bro.
The way I think we deal with it, like, cause I told him, cause I was like one day, cause like it was getting really bad, bro, and I told him, I was like, "Fool, I can't deal with this shit no more. Like, I'm arguing with you more than I've ever argued with like any of my girlfriends or anything, bro. Like, I was like, what the fuck? I'm not even married to you, fool." And dog, like, I just told him, I was like, look, if we don't agree on something, we're in this shit together, bro. I was like, if we both don't agree on it, we're throwing that shit out the window, and it's done for, you know, like. We can bring it up again and we can see how it might be in the future, but from right now, like, we don't see eye to eye, so we have to move on to the next shit. We can't just get stuck, you know? Like, we've gotten stuck, bro, hella times, like on an idea and shit. Even this jersey, bro, took like longer than it should have, you know? And like we got stuck on it, but like here we are right now, you know? And like we're just trying to proceed, like move forward and shit.
Yo, bro, it's safe to say at this point, bro, you guys aren't even a team, bro. You guys are like fam, bro. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, definitely, bro. Our family knows each other and everything. You know, I know his mom and everything. Likewise, you know. So it's pretty much, yeah, bro. Brothers right here and shit.
That's right.
Brother from another mother.
Brothers are gonna fight, bro. You know, brothers can't always be
bro.
at peace, man. You know, there's always gonna be some disagreement, but that's how you move on, bro.
Yeah, cause I've known this fool for like 14 years, bro. I've known him for
Let's
like
go.
15 years.
That's
and
right.
shit. Yeah, like childhood homies and shit. We met when we were like, I was 16. I don't know how this fool was like 19 or some shit. Yeah.
We would beef it. Eyesight, bro. We would just mad dog each other. Like, we'd know each other's siblings and stuff. But every day we'd pass by each other, just be like, you know, like if we were gonna do something, dog, we never did anything, dog.
That's
Next
crazy.
thing you know, we just started kicking it and shit, drinking together, and this is how it came about.
It was just the energy misinterpreted, bro.
Yeah,
you know?
bro, definitely. Yeah, the tension was there, bro. Definitely was there.
That's right, bro. Yo, man, we chilling with Exclusive No Limit, bro, here at Eyesore Radio, man. We're gonna go a quick little break, bro. We'll be back. Getting it. Let's go.
Hell yeah, let's go, bro. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy XNL Studios, and you're tuning in to Eyesore Radio.
Fuel, what up? Hood Vandals, Def, what up? Hey, yo, Tech, what's up, Wonder? Yo, Dino, what up? Yeah, look. Calm before the storm, we taking steps through the rain. Yo, these colors never run, they outline around the name. Fill the spot clean, unintentional with the fame. Yo, know what I'm going through, I'm capable of pain. Sleep for a piece, we resting for the energy. Life ain't but a moment, don't you turn into my enemy. We don't fake it, we just take it, we place it. High above the clouds, you can't tell that we faceless. All of you lames talking bullshit, fall like you cousins. Backpacking off our shit like all of a sudden. Ain't no time for rapping, but you loving, yo, to get down. Watch you faggots make a song now. Proof that you all clowns, we ball proud, we talk loud, we thuggin'. SoCal versus all you bums, yeah, you busy hugging. Making other tapes, speaking on the same topic. I pull out the messages that show you a slump trick. We don't recognize fakes, yo, this here is genuine. Busy being bitches, yeah, you stuck acting feminine. You already know we don't play, yeah, we grounded tight. We been up and down Cali, yeah, you know we stay outside. Eyesore Radio, communication proper. Shut you down, set up shop, build something harder. These is homebodies, yo, they speaking about weapons with no cases whatsoever. See, they teach you with no lessons. This is Santana, Orange County, Campana. Clock tower lets you know what time we on for the drama. Yo, we well connected. Texas, yo, they see us. Hawaii and New Zealand, Puebla up to Tijuas. Best you stay clear, go and watch what you say. Acting tough around mascots, but won't drive outside of play. Make music safely, impossible to dissect. No substance, fake Nikes, that's a flight check. Center of attention, but we living in the South. And we moving with that culture, we engaging with the crowd. Run and tell your friends, yo, this shit is held down. Nothing you can do or say, boy, best you sit this one out. Time ain't money, it's the skill that we bless and test. Came from nothing, yet it's everything that we represent. Crime scenes, homicide vans, Yellow tape around the area, body bag escape plan. Underground voices, but we popping through the valles. Eyesore and Louis talk, mobbing for the calles. Yeah, you full time pues, ojalá que nunca faltes. Colores on the block, orgullo en el arte. Soldado when you know it, we ain't gotta show it. Damn right, you a rapper, entertained like a whole trick. This ain't competition, see how Louis talk. You fools speak on random shit like a movie plot. Running through the page like a female trying to set it off. Bunch of bitches out to do a man's job. Won't you interrupt the flow? This a pimp to a hoe. Get mad, get loud, try speaking real slow. You in the shadow cause you have no voice. Such a dreadful look, faggot, you ain't really got no choice, biatch. They call me Louis boy.
Yo, we back. Eyesore Radio. Yo, we chilling with Exclusive No Limit. Yo, man, what's up, bro? How you guys feeling, bro?
Chilling, bro. Just kicking it, dog. Yeah.
That's right. Chilling with the big dog, Ovek. Voe, what's up? Yo, man. The creative process and design, bro. How do you approach, creating a new clothing piece or a drop, bro?
I just try to either figure out whether I'm gonna go like letter wise or I'm gonna go like character, yeah, or like full on graphic. If we're just gonna use strictly like images from like the internet, or if we're just gonna hand draw everything, like I don't know, like it really just depends like on the mood, or like if we work together, like we'll think about shit together and be like, what if we do this, and then we just like kind of like brainstorm it, I guess,
That's right.
Yeah.
Do your designs come from like sketches, bro, like the street art, or like are they like digital concepts, bro?
A lot of it is, for me, is street art. Cause I just like to do like a lot of like, I guess you could say like messy, like unconstructed. I guess you could say like just like I like to call it like a everywhere style. Like I don't know, like everything's, yeah, like but also the design too will be like, it'll be drippy. It'll have like arrows. It'll like just be going everywhere, bro. Like my pieces are not really too constructed. Like I guess into like they're not confined, like they're really like rugged and like rough drafty, and like I don't like my stuff to look too like, I guess, perfect, you can say. Like I like for the lines to look a little shaky sometimes, or for it to look like a little bit like it was hand drawn, bro, because a lot of it is, bro, so.
Oh, okay. Well, actually, you know what? That was actually leading to my next question, bro. Like, how much of your work is like hand drawn versus it being digitally done?
Yeah. So for the most part, me and him, we draw it all ourselves. We just he had an iPad, and then I invested in one because he told me, he's like, bro, you should hop on this, and I was like, all right, for sure. And I was like, fuck it, I went to go grab one, and then that's pretty much it. Yeah.
Basically just shout out Procreate, bro. That's where we do our stuff, man. Yeah, bro, where we vector it and everything, we gotta learn all these apps and stuff, pretty much just get used to the new way of drawing, I guess you can say, bro. Get it modern and stuff.
What message would you want the people to feel when they're wearing XNL?
I would want them to feel like, honestly, like, I don't know, because I like for it to be, worn every day, but at the same time, I would like for it to be worn like when you're going out, but I don't know, man. Like I would love for people to feel like warm and special, like not to be corny and shit, dog, but yeah, like to feel comfortable, like if you're wearing like your everyday shirt, or like, if you want to go out and you're trying to feel like special and you're trying to look nice, and you're throwing this on too, like all occasion,
An exclusive piece, you want to look exclusive, so what's all what the name's about, basically,
Do you have any inspirations as of like other brands? Like when you guys were starting off, like were you guys inspired by any brands?
Oh yeah, dude. I think I really fuck with Nothing Personal. You know, I think their designs are cool. You know, the way they promote their shit. You know, it's different. You know, than other brands and shit. You know, so you know, it's sick.
For me, honestly, I think the people that were really doing different clothing were Hellstar. I think Hellstar was like doing something really big only because they brought the rough and rugged look with cool design and like I guess making it a really expensive piece, cause like if you guys know about screen printing and shit, you know, like that's just not easy, nor is it cheap, you know. But I thought it was really cool, you know. They make it right here in LA too, you know, so it was like really inspirational of like seeing a brand that could do stuff like that here in like where we live and shit, you know. So yeah, Hellstar was doing it good for me.
How do you stay original in a world full of copycats?
I think honestly for me, what keeps me original is graffiti. Even though like, you know, had been done, you know, plenty times before I've done it, you know, the same throwy style or whatever, like you always add your own little swag and it becomes yours, you know. And like I think that's where I try to like stay grounded to, because I'm like, well, everything in graffiti is original, because like I don't know, just like the colorway, the structure, the way you move like letters, you know, the way you place them and shit, like everything is original, bro. I guess you could say the graffiti is keeping me grounded and shit.
Right on, bro. Yo, G, in 3 words, bro, can you tell us like how you would describe XNL style, bro?
Fucking can you repeat that again, bro?
Like in 3 words, bro, like how would you describe XNL's style?
I feel like it has a fresh and like a rugged look to it, bro, you know? Fresh, rugged, and clean, I guess.
That's right.
Yeah, pretty much fresh and rugged. That's what I was thinking too.
Still in your face and doing it clean though, huh?
Yeah, pretty much, bro.
That's right, bro. So is there like a certain like mood or theme that runs through all your designs, bro?
A theme, I guess you could say like if we're trying to do like, I guess like a sleek theme, then we'll just kind of go with that, you know. Like if we're trying to do something like exposed, then we'll just do that, you know. Or but a theme, like I don't know, bro, like a theme, what would you say?
What do you mean like a theme? I feel like we would just like read the room basically in the internet, you know, see what people are rocking and stuff, and then, you know, just incorporate it into our style, you know, make our own shit, you know. Like if someone's like, if it's a baggy look, we'll try to make something baggy, you know. If it's something you know, like I said, rugged, you know, like we'll try to, you know, incorporate it and shit, make it something cool and shit.
That's right, bro. How long does it take, bro, from concept to like finished product for a new collection, G?
Damn, bro. So it really depends where you want to go with it. So like if you want to make everything in house, then that shit will take you just a day. Like, cause I could get like, you know, some heat presses done in like a fucking day, so that it doesn't take long, you know. But it depends what way you want to go with it. Like if you want to do some like all out shit with some like screen print, for sure that's just gonna take you like, damn, dog, like I want to say like a good 1 week of just straight designing and working and putting everything in, and then like from the factory to like actually having the clothing, that'll probably take like about like a month. Yeah, if you're doing it here in LA, like overseas is a little bit different. Yeah. Yeah, like not only that, you're cutting and sewing everything. Like they're making the fabric, and then they cut out the fabric, and then like, you know what I mean? Like they start everything from zero. Out here in LA, you just grab the garments that you want and then put whatever you want on them and shit, you know? It's a little bit easier.
That's so crazy, bro. International work, bro.
Yeah, dog. Like overseas shit. You know?
Overseas, bro. That's so sick.
Yeah, the jerseys were done in Mexico, bro.
Damn, let's go. Shout out to Motherland, bro.
I know, right?
That's right. Beautiful, bro. Dope ass jerseys, man.
Thank you,
bro, you guys got any shout outs, man?
Damn, I just want to say shout out my family. Shout out my family, bro. For real.
Yo, got that for forever right there. And shout out Defects, bro. I miss that food. Gotta kick it soon way.
I just want to say RIP our boy Monkey, bro. Rest in paradise, bro. We never forgot about you, dog. We'll never forget about you, my boy. You're always here, fool. Rest in pain, dog.
That's right, bro. Rest in peace, bro. To all the fallen soldiers out there, bro. Most importantly, bro. Dog, you know.
The homie passed away graphing and shit, you know? So I always like try to keep him in mind and shit.
That's right, bro. Memories last long, bro.
With us too, bro. Shout out the homies that are really with us for real, bro. Shout out you guys, bro. Making it happen.
Hey, man, likewise, bro. You guys blessing us, bro, with your presence, bro. And the beautiful fucking work that you guys are creating, bro. It's awesome, man. Thank you guys once again, bro. Yo, man. Eyesore Radio. We chilling with XCLUSIV No Limit, bro. Straight from OC. Yo, we in here, man. Yeah, let's go.
Sir.
This episode was brought to you by Rico Suave, Hood Vandal Streetwear, Santo Paso. Let's go.
Yo, what up? Yo, I ain't let off the gas yet, you know? Yo, check. Every day you wake up, you know? Always make yourself a priority. Make that shit a fucking healthy habit. And just like thinking highly about yourself. Force yourself to create a routine, you know, when you're doing something like that. Eventually it'll become a thing where you can't start off your day without saying something good about yourself. Shit may sound corny or anything like that, but that mental state of mind, that positive way of being, bro, that what you call, you know what I'm saying? Like that mental health, that shit really is real. I'm telling you. You're practicing good posture too. Stand up straight, sit up, don't fold your arms and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like open your shoulders, and that's the shit that I be stressing motherfuckers about. Chin up, smile, be happy when you leave your crib. That shit is mad fucking contagious. And don't forget though, you in control of yourself. Be real with yourself. Don't let no one be in control of how you feel. Don't let no one try to slap those chains on you. Fuck all that shit. Once again, we're here manifesting that atmosphere, that environment we feel like we deserve, and attracting that shit. Yo, Eyesore Radio is Lou Talk, baby. What's up?